Hey guys, Dr. Matt Worthington, clinical psychologist here today. Keep on looking at my. Isn't it funny how human beings tend to be attracted to the face? So it's quite difficult to break the habit and just look at a little hole where the camera is. But I understand, I know it's important, and I'm hopefully just getting a little bit better each day at making these videos. I do apologise for the quality. Okay, so just as you saw, my beautiful meal there, salmon, salad, and my chai latte with lactose-free milk. Really enjoying this beautiful food. Quite an amazing place in Brisbane. I'm at just opposite Post Office Square. As you can see, all the lovely stonework. It's amazing, isn't it? And so basically, Brisbane is in Queensland, in South Queensland, and it's a really beautiful place to live, a fantastic place to live. It's I prefer it, to be honest with you, to the bigger cities like Sydney and Melbourne. Brisbane is just the right size, and the people are very friendly. Okay, so we're on our day 17 of no alcohol period, and I've been on this general health kick for about 8.5 months. And I feel amazing today. I feel really amazing. What have I done? Well, I took some supplements before I went to bed. I do really focus on my gut health, so I take quite a few probiotics and anti-inflammatory supplements, and anything that will help with that anti-inflammation, and also to reduce oxidative stress. Although, remembering that these processes are healing and positive if they're in the short term. It's just that some people have had difficult childhoods or chronic stress in some other form, like workplace bullying. The inflammation, oxidative stress can really ramp up, and we tend to get gut issues and other issues as well, as the inflammation and oxidative stress manifests itself in so many different ways. Okay, so what have I done today? Well, I had a bit of a sleep in today because I'm off today. So I got up about 7:30, and I went for a light swim today because I was still a little bit tired after the big run yesterday. 80 times up the big steps on a previous video, but it felt good though. I felt good. Not too much muscle soreness because I've been taking my magnesium and my electrolytes to help out with that, and protein, and I take colostrum and other sources of protein. So I help to sort of balance things out. I just found a good supplement which I actually bought from a company in America the company's called Alive by Nature. And it was a supplement I bought, not from Australia, from the States. And it was following a documentary, one of Joe Rogan's radio shows with David Sinclair, a Harvard professor and biologist and into anti-aging. And he mentioned a supplement called NMN, which stands for nicotinamide mononucleotide, I think. I got it wrong, but it's NMN anyway. And it's one of the precursors to making ATP in the cells, which is your basically required for energy. And it's I started taking that yesterday. Day before yesterday, and I'm not sure whether it's a placebo or what, but it seems to be giving me an extra little bit of energy. Nothing too noticeable at the moment, but I believe it takes time to build up in the system. That was pretty cool. I'm doing lots of Wim Hof stuff. That's really made a big difference to my energy. Massive difference over 2 weeks. Inside I feel so clean and pure and peaceful and still and focused. Admittedly, like I said, I'm taking a lot of gut health products, so that helps, and not drinking alcohol, and I'm trying my best to keep off the sugar, which also helps. I'm going to try and eradicate sugar from my life, but I'm one of those people that comes and goes, so see how we go. What else? So I came back, did my swimming. I only swam a short swim today, 50 lengths in a 14 metre pool. So not too far. What's that? It's about 700 meters, isn't it? And then I came back and I did my Wim Hof breathing for about half an hour. 1 week 2 energy breathing, amazing, fantastic. Feel very clean. And after that I did my trauma releasing exercises and I did a bit of yoga beforehand as well. And then I had a cold shower for 7 minutes, which is also part of a Wim Hof technique. And felt real clean, feel motivated, feel focused, especially after the long run I did yesterday up the steps. I thought I'd be more tired than this actually, but I actually feel quite good. Feel quite peaceful inside. Yeah, it's pretty cool. On a few of the videos, I've mentioned, looking at the screen again, I do apologise. On a few of the videos I've mentioned, I talked about the importance of having a reason to change. And because we're human beings and we're outwardly focused rather than inwardly focused, so we have outside rather than insight, or more outside than insight, I should say. It's best to have a blend. But it's just part of human nature. And I think the more vulnerable we feel, the more outwardly focused we are, because it's difficult to actually, to calm ourselves down if we're feeling very vulnerable, unless we take care of ourselves on a regular basis. It becomes easier if we take care of ourselves on a regular basis to calm ourselves down. And we need, in order to motivate us to take care of ourselves, if we have difficulty motivating ourselves, like I do, even though I'm a psychologist, I do. So it's good to have an outward goal which you can aim for. And I talked about this previously, like writing a book or a painting, finishing a project, or whatever it might be. And that can sort of pull us out of the slump, and you're chasing that goal, and a part of chasing that goal is to get ourselves healthy so we can get to the goal. I've said this several times previously in other videos. And what I haven't mentioned is the goal, the reason to get healthy is, I said this in a previous video, it's a bit like an aeroplane, a big aeroplane towing a glider, and the glider is like your reason, is like you're getting healthy, your actions to get healthy. So you have a big goal like writing a book or whatever, and the big plane tows the glider, and early on the glider's down on the floor, and so, a few changes, and then back on the floor, and eventually the big plane drags the glider out, and the glider represents your health behaviours, and then they're up in the air, both up in the air, and they become on the same level, like the same level of importance. It's important, I forgot to mention this, it's important for your reason why, your motivator, to not be about somebody else. It should be about yourself. It should be something that you're interested in. So it shouldn't be, if your relationship is about to end, your reason to get healthy should not be your relationship, because your relationship could end, and then what are you going to do? And so yes, it should be outwardly focused, but based on something that you really enjoy or really want to do, like run a marathon or finish a book or get really good at painting or whatever is important to you, and you can find something that's important to you by reflecting over your life and finding times when you've been doing something and you felt really happy, and you got a lot of praise for it at school, or you just felt good. Someone said something to you and said, "Oh, you're good at that," and that's where you can find what's important to you. And even if you can't do those things anymore because of an injury or something, you can strip apart those experiences and have a look at what was it about that experience that you enjoyed, and you can pull apart those elements and use those elements as you could apply those elements to something else. But as long as let's say those elements that make up the experience, we'll call them your strengths, if you like. So what you had to do, what you had to be good at in order to make that thing happen, which led to you getting praise. So if you use those same strengths, like creativity or what have you, maybe previously you were painting, but you could use creativity to write a book or make things, or whatever it is. So those elements are basically your strengths, and also basically, let's just go with that, your strengths. So you can pick your strengths out of an experience and that you've had previously, and use them in the future, and you can apply them in the future to do something that you enjoy. If we're not allowed to use our strengths, then we get frustrated, or we get bored, or we get irritated, or we get sad. So we should be able to channel our strengths into something that we really enjoy doing, and that's your why, and it shouldn't be about somebody else. Okay, thank you, bye.